Hello everyone. This video is about our journey from Bangalore to Wayanad. We stay in HSR, so we took the route via Kudlu Gate to Hosur Road. This is morning 6 am and there is barely any vehicle. Apparently the best time to leave Bangalore considering the traffic post 7 am. We covered around 5 km in the Hosur Road from Kudlu Gate, and after Hosur Road signal we entered to the Nice Road. So this is the entry to the Nice Road. I just love the view here. Nice Road has multiple connectivity options, but keeping our location in preference, we always prefer Hosur Road. One thing that I want to specify here is the number of toll gates we will pass in our journey from Bangalore to Wayanad, and here comes the first one for Nice Road. Bangalore has beautiful outskirts, and this one towards the Nice Road is my personal favorite. Just look at the beautiful nature around. You'll find all the beautiful trees, the beautiful nature, rocks and whatnot. When I moved to Bangalore, I used to come to these roads quite frequently, like almost 7 years back, for long drives. And now here we come to the second toll gate. So finally we passed one more toll gate and now we are moving towards the Mysuru highway. One thing I'm really curious about leaving Bangalore towards the nearby location is the number of tolls that we need to pay. And here comes the third toll gate, which will allow us to enter into the Mysuru highway. One thing which I really love about this highway is the rules and regulations. I mean, there are people who will not follow, of course, but there are multiple cameras that will send the direct challan if they break the rules. So there are parallelly 3 lanes, one is for 60, one is for 80 and one is for beyond that. So yeah, if you are in the 60 lane, you cannot go beyond, and the overtaking and everything needs to be done as per the rules and the norms. So this highway is perfect, and best part, there are no bikes allowed in this. They can go in the parallel route. It's 7:30 am and it's breakfast time. So we are leaving the Mysuru highway. We have already selected a restaurant before. So this location is Channapatna. It's in Karnataka and nearby Bangalore itself. So now we are all prepped up and we want to have a breakfast. So let's go. After covering approximately 2 kilometers on the service road, we reached the restaurant. They have huge parking space and there won't be any issue for the same. The restaurant name is Shivalli and it's in Channapatna, Karnataka. Reason why we chose this place for breakfast is the good Google review. So let's try it out whether the reviews were real time or just another one. I would like to share my experience. Number 1. Hygiene is perfectly maintained. Number 2. They have snacks stored in the campus so you can buy them. Number 3. Beautiful pots and plants are also available for sale in their campus. I just loved them, and here we are. Mr. Husband and me prefer masala dosa with filter coffee for breakfast while we are traveling. Just love it. Worth the review. I'm done with the super tasty brekkie. Let's head back to the car and continue the journey. Our break was for approximately 30 to 35 minutes. Again, we are in the service lane for around 1 kilometer and now heading back to the Mysuru highway. Whenever you leave this highway in between, there are 2 openings before the cities. One to leave the highway and one to enter the highway. We were not aware of the rules and we moved to the one which was to leave the highway. Distance between both the openings is barely 50 to 100 meters. This highway is for around 117 km in total and is surrounded by beautiful nature. It's gonna be a little long route, so till then I want to tell you all it was my birthday trip in July. Super happy me and was super excited and all prepped up. It's time to leave the Mysuru highway and of course welcome the 4th toll gate. We left the Mysore highway and we won't be entering to the Mysuru. Instead of that, we will take left towards Gundlupet, Karnataka. Hello Tollgate 5. It's quite hilarious, the number of toll gates we cross in the journey of barely 275 kilometers here. We are moving towards Gundlupet. It is a small place in Karnataka. You guys must have seen many reels with the sunflower fields in Karnataka. Yes, this is the one. This place is also known as the flower pot of India. Well, the route is narrow and a little broken in between. So, drive carefully. Finally entering into Gundlupet. I'm super excited to visit the sunflower field and will definitely take a break in between to capture some beautiful moments. Basically, these fields are owned by private owners and there are multiple people or small workers who sit near the field to take care of them. All you need to do is give them a little amount, maybe 50 to 100 rupees depending on their ask, and then go ahead, take your pictures and memories. Somehow in that particular journey of 7 to 8 kilometers, which was considered to be the area of Gundlupet, where in both the sides you can see the sunflower fields, we were not able to find anyone. And I was really upset about it. I thought that probably we took the wrong route, or maybe there is no sunflower field at that particular season in that particular weather. While we were moving forward, we came to the toll gate number 6. I cross-checked with the tollgate guy that where are the sunflower fields and he directed me, you'll find it in your route further. And I was super happy. Can you see those sunflower fields? I was super happy. I gave the caretaker 50 rupees and then entered inside the field. Just look at this beautiful view. It totally felt like a Bollywood vibe. And I loved it, of course. The visit to this sunflower field was for like 20 to 25 minutes and was our second break. This particular moment made me really happy. From here, we are going to enter the Bandipur Tiger Reserve. The pending journey will be continued in part 2. Till then, stay tuned.